He is the Toot Man. He's Jeremy the Toot Man. Remember when they tried to do a Star Wars Transformers crossover? Cute idea. Pity the end result is a bit terrible. Welcome back to TOot Review. Today I'm going to be reviewing these two, if slightly run down and damaged, Transformers Star Wars toys. Let's start with Darth Vader, who arguably has had the most worst of it, since he's the one I've had the longest. But let's ignore the damages and missing items and just look at the toy itself. They tried to simulate his cape by making a floppy panel. So you can see, not very good job done. Probably the more annoying part is his arms. They constantly have the screw holes facing front. I don't know if this is just a thing with this toy in general, or whether this one just had its wrong arm screwed on. I guess that might be so, as if you look, his thumbs are actually on the outside of his body, meaning that someone must have stuck these on the wrong side of the model while in production. There's quality assurance for you. Either that, or then again, similar problem with the legs, as the screw marks are on the outside as well. And if you're wondering, no, it doesn't look better if you try and turn the thing around. The screws are all rusty as well, because of, well, having it so long. The head is alright, I guess, although the whole body does look kind of a bit slender. But I guess the whole idea of this line is these Star Wars characters piloting giant Mexic versions of themselves for some reason. Sadly, I don't have the figure that came with this one anymore. As for the joints, they're the better of the two. You can actually try and hold a pose. Not that gravity seems to not want it to. And in case you're wondering why this is on there, I just didn't find anywhere else you could put it, so guess shield arm it is. Now let's give it a bit of a transform. Just take these bits off, pop this out and flip it in, pull these out and hope that God they don't break. Pull these arms down, fold them up like so, and it pops out. Great. Let's try it again. Oh, no, it works. Just slip these back in where they're supposed to be. Put these around, I think. Now just move these up, fold them in. Clip these in and stick them up. Figure out which side they're supposed to be on. There we go. This is the problem with having this attempt to articulate this panel thing. Constantly keeps undoing because the pegs are so weak and getting in the way. Clip on the other one, and hopefully it won't be as much as the ball like. damn buggering. Ugh. Stop! There. We'll get in later. And boom, you have a tire advance. You know, that thing that Darth Vader piloted for one scene in the movie and was never seen again. Yet people still keep making models of it. I guess it doesn't do a bad job so long as you don't look at it from underneath. This thing has some missiles, yet they don't seem to be able to fire and just get stuck. My guess is that the trigger system or springs or whatever are broken in them. So, pretty nice screen accurate model, but he had to make a bit of a cack-handed transform mode to pull it off. Still, it's a lot better than this mess. Just look at all the clobber on this thing's back. No wonder it can't stand. It's not helped by the fact that the joints are as loose as your mum. And the peg holes. Articulation wise seems alright at first until you get to this joint where it pretty much turns at a 45-degree angle and is permanently stuck like that. This one actually does come with its pilot. There. And the joints connecting it aren't very tight either. Just clobbery mess. Right, let's give this a transforming. Pull this up. Flap this over its head and over its sticks. Flip this in. Flip this up. Do the same over here. Flip down and peg it in. Flip these are out. Fucking hell. Oh. There's something that easily falls out, it doesn't want to go back in again. Put these legs and fold them up in here. Clip these in, fold these up, and pop these two in, and boo. Damn it, this came. And booyah. Now, this looks alright if you actually know what this is supposed to be based on. The problem is all the havoc that has to go through transforming it and trying to get it into a humanoid shape. It's not worth it. This thing has missiles too. I only got one of them though, so... Well, that was fucking rubbish. Well, that's the annoying fiddly bit over. Now it's time for the fun part! Jesus! Let's see how this one goes. Whoa! Now we get to the tough core. Woohoo! Yay. Yeah, that's enough smashing for today. Well, that's all from me. You know the drill. Leave it to the professionals. Done. He is the Toot man, he probably lives in a van. He is the Toot man, he will smash anything he can. A useless pile of shit, that's how he looks at it. He is the Toot man, he's Jeremy the Toot man.